Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikar Kadash. That one to the Apostle, Great Millstone. Salutation all the Akims and Aquas pushing the truth. Yahweh Kanan coming in, Yahweh Kanan coming in. I'm in Lewis Park. And, you know, we in one of their witchcraft circles. So we're going to push out that righteous vibration over Seattle. As you can see, it overlooks Seattle. It's a nice little park and shit. But, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikar Kadash. That belongs to the Apostles, Great Millstone, Salutation all the Akims and Aquas. A lot didn't transpire in 7 days. You see Russia, China doing their thing because we all know that what Yahweh Shah said is going to come to pass. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that real quick. I'm sorry. What's that? Here it is. It's Romans 3 and what? What advantage then has the Jew? Or what profit is there of the circumcision? Because that's how us Akims came through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Psalms 9. Amos 9. The building back of the tabernacle of David. And we telling y'all that it's a much profit of being a Hebrew Israelite from one of these prospective tribes. Let me read back. From one of these prospective tribes. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel the 37th chapter. It's a much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God. And what's the oracles of God? The word. The word was given to us. He said, I shall make y'all what? A nation of priests. And we in the end days. So here go your prophets prophesying, and you got your false prophets. That's why I say if the blind leading the blind, let them all fall in the ditch. Because we can clearly see what's going on out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Who saw the apostles last, which was the which is the elders of Great Millstone. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this Isaiah. I was gonna go on Isaiah. This Isaiah 55 and 7. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. And that's why they made sure that they did what? Came with that name Jesus Christ. Jesus. God. Titles. Issa. Allah. They wanted to keep us far away from Yahweh Shah. Because that's our key to the matrix right there. It's let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. See that? We thought. We was taught. We was Hellenized. We was Gentile. We was brought over here and brought through the transatlantic slave trade, which fulfilled what? Moses. Moses told us in Deuteronomy, why do you think when we first come out with the whole 12 tribe sign, we come out with, look, Deuteronomy, y'all know what I'm finna say, 28 and 68. The transatlantic slave trade, which was a great evil that didn't just happen to the tribe of Judah. It happened to the whole 12 tribes. That's why it's called the transatlantic, meaning a three-way. They was taking the northern kingdom and shipping them back up there to Spain and shipping Judites from Spain, England, France into slavery coast off the west coast of Africa. And then transporting them back into the flock of right to Louisiana, right to those slavery quarters. That's in the book G. Craig Lewis, The Missing Link. No, I'm sorry, Sex and Race. 1 and 2. I got section race 1 and 2. It goes into that, showing you how. I got another one called The Missing Link that show you how you had the nobility coming from England and France and Ireland, thousands of them, shipped right into the coast of America, a part of the transatlantic slave trade. And the natives coming from America up into England as prize. But okay, that's cool. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him. See that? Have mercy upon us, because right now, we done had another quantum leap where you being re-educated right now. Everything around you is pressure from above, pressure from below. You have all of these different vaccines and monkeypox and polio and all these different H1N1, and the list go on and on and on. And thus Akims, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, all over, are keeping y'all on a daily update of what the scriptures say of what's gonna happen. Before the news media tell us anything, who told y'all China and all that? But it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, we gotta cover our ass. And we're gonna keep doing it. It's Isaiah 55 and 8. 55 and 7, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and I will have mercy upon him, and unto our God, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. For as the heaven are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. See that? So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is telling us, this is the course of what's finna happen. It's called prophecy. And us Akims who have it, we prophesy and tell y'all and get y'all the forecast right through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, right out of his book. This the comfort. It said, for as rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but water the earth and make it bud forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth, and it shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall purpose in the thing whereto I sent it. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is moving this word around through the earth, and the kings of the earth are fulfilling, because man is at what? The will of they make. This Romans 3 and 3. For what if some, it said, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. See that? Let every man be a liar. Get this axe. See that? Let every man be a liar. Because man will tell you that America gonna be here forever. Man will tell you that what we're witnessing right now of the woman and the butches and all this shit is an evolvement of the woman. No, that's not no fucking evolvement. That's called Satanism. This Acts 17 and 10. And the brother, Acts 17 and 10. And the brethren immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night, and Barnabas, whose coming thither, went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more noble than those in Thessalonians, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind, and searched the scripture daily whether those things were so. See that? And that's what us Akims and Akwas are responsible to do. Search the scriptures, and y'all out there too, to see if these things are true. Because what's happening right now? Right? Every day you look on the news, what they talking about. Let's see what the scriptures say. Well, you know what? Let me go over here. Every day No, let's go back. Let's take it back to what Yahweh Shah told us. Because some of y'all be acting like y'all got selective hearing and memory and shit. But you finna unselect that shit. Because this what's happening. This St. Luke 21:7, and they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahweh Shah, and the time draweth nigh. 9. Go ye not therefore after them, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation. And you seeing that. You seeing whites declare themselves as exempt from what their ancestors did. Critical race theory. See that? Blacks are saying that, no, fuck that. Y'all owe us for that shit, because now we seeing the repercussions behind what happened. It's called reparations. See, these are the buzz code words that y'all not putting together. They saying, oh, we have a new Black Panther Party. We got NRA. That's nothing but the Ku Klux Klan division. But y'all got it. It say, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And you see that. Russia said, what? Man, we finna take Crimea. And already doing it. Y'all watching the playbook on national TV. What China say? No, we finna go get Taiwan. All these things is happening. America done already took Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, Egypt, the Arab Spring. Y'all late. And over there fucking them up in South America too, which is the Northern Kingdom. But you gotta answer for that. And kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes. See that? Y'all been seeing the earthquakes. They got the damn earthquake meeting. Matter of fact, let's talk about here where I'm at. Here in Seattle, they just did a simulated news load outlet showing how this fault lines and this Pacific right here, ocean, gonna flood at least, what they say, 5 to 10 miles inland, 5 feet high water. So, and I just rode over there by those people that stay like right there off the ocean on First, it's called First Street, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Cause my little brother stay on 5th. So, all the way down from 1 to 4, it's all low. It got hills on certain part, but yeah, they ass at it. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine. See that? And that famine is being generated right now. That's what we talking about. That's what's on the news. The whole China and Russia and the economic. See, y'all got in y'all mind this sci-fi, Hollywood production, all the food, the cows and shit, which you see a lot of them die. But it's being manufactured. They blowing up the steel mills. They setting them on fire. It's been going on. There's a shortage in the supply chain. Countries is holding resources back from each other. That's happening now. You see, China just declared that they just took themselves off of the stock market, which was worth hundreds of billions of dollars. And see, we told y'all about that, because it's all what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah said. Let's get that, the stock market. Yeah, in the bite. For you motherfuckers who stuck on stupid. Sure is. Motherfucker forgot who run everything around you. This Zephaniah 1 and 9, which I'm gonna start at 9 because the wars are coming. In the same day also shall I punish all those that leap on the thresholds, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. And y'all doing that. You know, you CEOs, those of y'all who all in Ray J, who all in the trade and shit. They showing Michael Jordan and all his little deals and how he worth hundreds of billions of dollars and all that. All y'all finna fall, man. Cause y'all settle on y'all lead. Y'all ain't trying to warn the people. Y'all let y'all tell it. Y'all next generation, y'all setting y'all kids up right now. What you think Shaq and all them doing? In the same day also will I punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master's house with violence and deceit. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that there shall be the noise of the crying from the fish gate, and the howling of the second, and the great crashing from the hills. That's what y'all witnessing right now. All that computer, here go $100 trillion transfer from this business to that business every time the stock market. Look what China just did. China just erased, what, 100 billion off of y'all little market? Right away, straight your way, no delay. These are the forecast days that Yahweh told us about, to be ready for and get ready. So to not be stuck on stupid, and to be a watchman, circumspect. To say, which fill their master house with violence and deceit, and it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that there shall be the noise of the crying of the fish gate, and the howling from the second, and the great crashing from the hills. Howl ye inhabitants of Meshach. See that? Howl ye inhabitants of Meshach. For all the merchant people are cut down, for they that bear silver and gold. And those days are here and on us now. Howl ye inhabitants of Meshach, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles. See that? So Yahweh got the angels out here watching to see who's doing what and what you doing. And that's why you have to be doing the will of Yahweh prophesying. Period. All the time. See that? Because Yahweh is searching Jerusalem with a candle. So he's calling out for his men to actually come back. But he actually called for his elect to come back. So as you tell you that the elect, Isaiah 20:10, that raiment gonna come back. But see, the majority of our people, they're gonna be bugged out. They're gonna be smacked with madness. They're gonna be Hellenized, Gentile. They're gonna be continue to worship these other false deities, whether it's Islam, whether it's Democratic Republican itself. Everybody's into their own devices now. That's why the scriptures told us to do what? Lean not onto thy own understanding. See that? Because Yahweh is searching Jerusalem with a candle. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that I settle on their leave. See that? So those who live in high off the hog is what you want to call it, that know how to just make all the right business deals, that's always safe and out of trouble. He just high flying, hot for a sheep, just skipping through life and everything. All that's gonna come crashing down. So you Akims and you Akims out there, don't get deceived by this world and how it looked. No, everything looked like it's gonna always, like for instance, Esau think he gonna be here forever, and he just gonna continues to keep the build and continues to do this. So like here in Seattle, they like, we building crazy, and I'm like, yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like this place gonna always be here, but no. This place is finna get bathed with nuclear fire. See that? Them wars is coming right over here. Them wars from Russia and China, Iran, and so forth. right down the pipeline, straight your way, no delay. So let's keep going. Zephaniah 1 and 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men I set on their leave, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. And that's where y'all at. Y'all want to say other deities, other gods got power. Like you got the witches and the warlocks, right? If you let them tell it, there is no such thing as who we call Yahweh Shah, which Madam Livlosophilis in my book, what is it? Secret Architects of Our Nation Capital. She tells you in that book how Michael the Archangel sits on the top, and she tells this to all the 19th century occultists, that Michael the Archangel sit on the top of the realm of all of the zodiacs. And if you mess with the 12 tribes of Israel, he would be, if you try to like exterminate him, which you see Melinda and Bill Gates, they said it, that we have to get who vaccinated? Them black and them brown people. Yeah, they said that out their own mouth. That's why I can repeat it, because that came out of their mouth. That ain't nothing I just threw out there. But when you try to mess with those people, your ass is grass. Just let me get it real quick, because it ain't going down like that. And that's why we out here, to be a representative in the face and to give that understanding. Because we know what you passes on. Y'all took the bag. This Daniel's 12 and we start at 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thou people. And there shall be a time of trouble. See that? And there shall be a time of trouble. What time is that? The extermination, the King Alfred plan. See that? These vaccines and vaccines, what the fuck you think they doing right now? They trying to get rid of you occupants. Men and women. Why you think they got the women all bugged out, super aggressive, running people over, shooting people, carrying guns, just totally, man, look, y'all better stop playing now, man. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thou people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. See that? You gotta know this book, man. But those y'all talking about, well, I don't know, white man wrote that book. Your ass is out of there. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame the everlasting contempt. That's the 1/3 and 2/3. Because we got the occupants out here, which our elders, Abin Bibbins and so forth, has passed away. And they works have followed them according to Revelation. And now we have entered into their labors. And Akim's been being martyred and so forth even to this day. And they gonna wait to everlasting life. And for you 2/3 who've been passing, like we had a whole bunch of celebrities and shit pass over the last all these years. From Whitney Houston, her daughter, they gonna wake up to everlasting content, but they'll be all right. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever, to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. See that? So you got to be out here doing this work, man, turning the 12 tribes of Israel to righteousness. No more bullshit. It said, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the word and seal the book, even to the time of the end. See that? Why you think 2/3 ain't gonna make it? They don't see what we see, they don't hear what we hear, and they just ain't gonna get it. But like Elotar say, might be your favorite uncle, might be your brother, your cousin, your sister, your mama, your dad. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, let them be who they are, and shit, you the first fruit, That's just how it is. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the word and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. The Europe and the Thurum, the internet. Why you think everything is being broadcast? And that's why I just told my rib. I said, look, the number one thing about right now, today in 2022, that you can't say is you didn't know. Because you can go find out. You ain't got to go pay no motherfucking therapist or somebody that's in that field that you know they're going to break it down. No, you go right on the internet, type that shit in, and start reading and researching on what the fuck going on. Plus the Apostles' Great Mission, where you think we got the truth from? So, okay, let's go back. Famines. Where are we? Let's go back to that Daniel. Finish it up. Daniel, no, knowledge shall be increased. Boom. Go back to that Luke. No, that's Zephaniah. You gonna let that go. Zephaniah 1 and 13. Therefore their goods shall become a booty, and their house a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyard, but not drink the wine thereof. See that? So you can talk all that shit about how you 4 years into, you just finished college 4 years ago, and we was talking that shit 8 years ago, and you thinking you finna go 20 years into the future with your kids and giving that to him and all that. No, this motherfucker's finna get turned into liquid fire. It's called gradualism. They gradually moving you slowly into the slaughterhouse of the end of Esau world. That's it. That's why even though you got all that shit, you gonna figure out how you gonna digitize that shit into that RFID chip, because you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell without it. So I don't give a fuck how far you got or whatever you thinking. See that? Because the rest of us, we know what's up. I'm finna get shit, we ain't playing. This for all the people who be popping, capping, popping loud. Man, John ain't got shit. Always spending all that time in that motherfucking book, wasting his time. No, bitch, your mama wasted your life, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, ain't nobody ever waste their time. That's how you know y'all stuck on stupid. But check this out, though. This Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust does corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Exactly. See that? That's what y'all do. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. See that? So, but us Akims, stupid retarded motherfuckers and Aquas, the sisters doing, see that? We building that spiritual bank account and getting on the good side. Because what they say, kiss the son, least he shall be angry. And we definitely ain't trying to do that. Because we trying to get saved by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. For whatsoever your treasure is, there will your heart also be also. Exactly, where your mind will be. And my mind is trying to make it and get the fuck up out this raggedy motherfucker. So let's Luke, damn, I'm gonna go back to that Luke. But man, y'all see this shit? Y'all act like y'all don't see it if y'all want to. Then they got the new thing for the pedophile. Oh, I ain't gonna go there. I think I might say that for the lesson me and the Oxfords. But yeah, man, Russia doing their job. Everybody doing their job. Zephaniah 1 and 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly. See that? So, man, look, if the mighty man gonna cry bitterly, How much more you beta males? Just a whole bunch of y'all out here. And a woman, she don't have no, she can't get to that point to be an alpha male. So they just screw. A day of 15. Zephaniah 1 and 15. That day is a great day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced city, which is in Babylon, Great America, and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they will walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. See that? And that's that concentrated laser beam that's going to be liquefying your body into powder dust. See that? Turning you to 100 degrees Celsius and serotonin you wherever you at. See that? Because I'm looking at Washington. It's a whole bunch of hills and mountains and shit that you look like you think you're going to be able to go into the little rocks and shit. Man, y'all wish y'all for the man. That fire going to sweep across. See, y'all ain't expecting that. That's why let's give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem. See, because we see everything that's going on. That's why the stock market's all whacked out. And it's going to continue to get worse. And you notice it's happening right when the primary and it's time to get elected. And then here come the Trump bullshit. Because what? They're going to try to get that war hawk in that motherfucker. Yeah, Trump going to get elected on the next one. See that? All they doing is building his character, like Elder Gabar said. Because he ain't nothing but cult of personality. And he doing nothing but building goddamn character. That's all they doing. Making him a nemesis to the, as like the people, which he gonna be giving y'all ass up to the feds. But let's keep going. We don't give a fuck about none of that. All we care about is our people, what we do. So this Luke, we know what Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah told us. We don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. This Luke 21 and 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines. See that? That's where we at. Y'all get ready. And pestilence. See that? Monkeypox. See that? Get all in your water. Hey, it's getting heavy out here. We told y'all. These are the signs, Archies, right here. Every day. You can let TD Jake, you can let Nate the Snake, all the motherfuckers. You can let that black conscious bullshit. No, that shit don't mean nothing. It's going down around this motherfucker. Y'all better pay attention. Every day I wake up, I'm like, damn, man, the plagues ain't slacking. We gonna go into that next. And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. But before all these, they shall lie their hands on you and persecute you. See that? So we going into that. We going into, and you already see, they lining up the damn legislative law where they can come. They got us deemed as radicals or some shit, crazy ass shit. So now they got the paperwork on the books. So all they gotta do is stage a false flag event and come pick all our ass up. But that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. But Yahweh Shah said that it was gonna be a famine of the word though. So let me get that for some of y'all like, what you mean? Yeah, this ain't gonna be out here all day, every day. It's Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst of water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. See that? You ain't gonna be able to find it. So you got to get it wise here. See that? Because once they persecute, where you gonna get it from? This Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. And before all these they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prison, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. See that? Because they're going to have to finally start saying, okay, these guys, the one Westers, we got to do something with these guys. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your heart, Lord, to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Vocab alone, losing horrible. All these churches, everybody, ain't nobody saying nothing. All our adversaries, they can't gainsay us either. So all them games and trying to retwist it and re-angle it. No, this is spirit and power Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And it ain't just like what we saying and what we believe, it's what the fuck is happening, man. That's the killer part. But y'all see not, y'all hear not. And vocab, he trying to delay, he can't delay shit. If anything, he trying to take as many as you motherfuckers do as possible. And I ain't going. So work out thou salvation with fear and trembling. It said, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brother and kinfolks and friend, and some of you shall they cast to be put to death. See that? So those of us who are part of what we're part of, yeah, people gonna be like, yep, that motherfucker believe in that shit. Yep, that's him. So old fucking world, don't be surprised. It was already told. You see what name key people. So well. And you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. But there shall not an hair of your head perish. In your patience possess your soul. And when you shall see Jerusalem, which that goes into the Flavian dynasty. Some of y'all don't even know that. But we don't have to meditate what to say authority into these people. They can't gainsay Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. So they can keep re-angling it, re-coming. And see, we ain't got sticks at camp. None of that. We ain't doing no bullshit. We ain't going to no gun ranges. See that? Because our weapons, our warfare is not carnal. See that? Let's do the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, this book. And the waking up of the elect. So let me get that second part. So Revelation. Revelation 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief. Oh, I'm sorry. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See that? The hour of temptation is what? The RFID chip that all of a sudden they push it down our throat. That, yep, it is what it is, and it's right there. And they got the whole currency set up. China already leaps ahead. Australia already leaps ahead. Russia and China already got the semiconductors and fighting over it because that's the new setup of the new fucking world, you fucking idiots. That's why Biden just signed, same person who told the one guy that in 10 years you gonna judge on council of people actually getting like imprints or stuff like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But what Sleepy Joe just do? He just signed the newest bill to legislate chips into existence, a part of the currency and everything. See that? Just did that this week. Why? Because it's in-house fighting. And what the scriptures say? If Satan be divided against Satan, how should his house stand? See that? The inner circle is fighting the outer circle. And no, you ain't a part of neither one of them motherfuckers. If you on this list, you blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. Because all y'all who made a covenant with death, that's what the scriptures call y'all, covenant with death. That shit gonna be this and all. So y'all ain't talking about shit, all the sellouts. Let me get them real quick before we go into this last one. All you sellouts. You gonna bust your ass. We gonna be laughing. Let me do this one first. Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. See that? Boy, when y'all see that motherfucking ship, Nick, with an S. But when y'all see, y'all was shocked. Woo! It say, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. And that's all you motherfuckers here in Seattle, boy. Y'all quick to say my brother this and all that. Y'all building up that fake ass, Satan ass image of brotherly love and harmony and no judging and free of oppression and all that. Meanwhile, the goddamn war happening with the inner circle against the outer circle. But they dumbifying, mummifying y'all ass down, putting y'all to sleep. And the war is on the brink. And y'all gonna seek to y'all wizards and y'all warlocks for the chaos to stop in these cities. And they not. They gonna get worse until they get firebombed by Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. So they're coming in a chair. And that's a whole, that's some sci-fi shit. Y'all ain't ready for none of that. But what I was gonna get? Shit, that's really one I wanted right there. I was gonna get the other one, but I like that one. That's why the spirit hit me like, ah, right there. Oh, the sellouts. We gotta do the sellouts. This Isaiah 28:15, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. See that? The Reconstruction, the talented 10 and the Boule Society, and the NAACP and the Black Purple. Y'all ass out. And AIM, you know what I'm saying? North Americans who sitting on the board. Yeah, man, y'all out of here. And you Native American. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement, when the overflowing scores shall pass through the troops, because it will be famine. It shall not come unto us, because y'all think y'all them gated communities. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Because y'all stay in them gated communities and these 22, 25, $28 to sit there all day. Because I used to deliver to them in Illinois. And you would never know they there. As long as I've been living in Illinois, they got all these gated communities with acres and acres of land with $1 million homes on them. You would never know they there. And they all cut off and they got the fence and they got the area, but they used to have to show me how to, like it was two-way in. But you had to go in through the other way with the gate unless you got the key fob thing to go in through the other one. And you can only go there through certain times you had to deliver. Other than that, you can't even get down them streets, none of that shit unless you live there. And they got them all over America. Y'all ass in trouble. Motherfuckers gonna be scavenging, looking for shit, and run into all that shit. And oh yeah, they got all kind of shit at them homes. I'm talking about they got 10-gallon, like the one dude, he had 2 like 40-gallon water things just sitting there. Like, oh yeah, I don't like to travel into the town and all that to keep getting water. So this lasts me 6 months. I said, oh, okay. They gonna come get all that because it's gonna be Egyptian versus Egyptian. This Isaiah and a lot of y'all celebrities, y'all finding out through y'all white counterparts and so forth and friends and associates, and y'all building secretly fallout shelters and shit. I'm talking about Black, Latins, and Native Americans, from boxers to football players to basketball players. They see what's going on. They see resources in the stores and the COVIDs and the run-ons and shit, and that made it real. So they really like stockpiling in their little gated community. These Edomites is too. So it's all good. Because the ones who don't have, but y'all all gonna eat a missile at the end of the day. But these are sellouts. Isaiah 28 and 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. You Jesse Jacksons and all you ones who, that's why I just keep going back to Reconstruction. All y'all from Reconstructions to today. You know what I'm saying? And those of y'all who know what the fuck I'm talking about, y'all need to start looking up black elites in America. You got these kids who wake up every day, who they don't have to work, they ain't going to college, they ain't going to school, nothing. They just here enjoying an American lifestyle and living off daddy and them dying. Yeah, I just ran into that documentary. Like little young Jake wake up every day and parents and them is like CEOs or some shit. He got like $8-10 million that he just sitting on, and he got another inherited land and all this shit. He said he just chilling. He said he ain't doing all this shit. He said he get up, go shopping, fuck with bitches, get to know himself, and chill. He said he got the right to do that. And right, he ain't thinking about no end of the world. He ain't thinking about no rise Israel up or nothing. Right, he received this constant fucking elation. We ain't hating on him or nothing. He got his. I'm gonna get mine. That's what I'm trying to work on. Shit. So Isaiah 28 and 16. Therefore thus said the Lord God, behold, I will lay in Zion a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, Yahweh, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And those of us that came, you know what I'm saying, and learned this truth from Apostles' Great Millstone, you see we ain't went nowhere. I mean, many I called, a few I chosen. So you're going to get the ones that bug out and all that and so forth, but we all working out our salvation. And we the hope for elect. That's why Akims can't get proud, boastful, or nothing. That's why I make myself a base and humble shit, and keep quiet and do my work, and feed Yahweh Shah sheep, and make myself a living sacrifice and be an example. You know what I'm saying? Flee that useful lust shit. Fuck out of here. Cause I'm in it. Nigga, Seattle, nigga, it's popping. But fuck Seattle. Isaiah 28 and 18. Judgment also will I lie to the line. See that? That's why you can't play with Yahweh Shah. And righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies. And the water shall overflow in the high place. Why you think we can call names out there? And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. For from the time that it go forth, it shall take you, from morning by morning shall it pass over, by day and by night, and it shall be a vexation only to understand the report. See that? So all you sellouts out there on the balance of Esau wheel, y'all that took the bag and sacrificed and going home, y'all gotta face the consequences. Us Akims and Aquas that's pushing and working out our salvation with fear and trembling, hey, keep doing what we doing and let them do what they do. And with that, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. Until next week, keep prophesying, hastening the day. Everything is speeding up. This is hell, and we almost up out of here. With that, shalom.